Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platform.
We about to get into the next segment. Oh, you know I love this segment, and y'all been loving it too, and I appreciate that. Let's get the air horn for this next segment. And you know what segment this is. This is the SAF Segment. Ooh! And let's get into this right here. True story on Netflix. And I got to say, this was actually pretty fucking good in my eyes. You already know it stars Kevin Hart, Wesley Snipes. I'm going to tell you who it stars, but you know I got to give the stats first. And IMDb gave it a 7.6, and Rotten Tomatoes gave it 60%. But you know how I feel about them credits, right? I said credits. Critics! Critics, you get this. Frick 'em. You feel me? But the people gave it a 92%. Hell yeah. I'm with the people on this one. You feel me? Hell yeah. 90. This was really freaking good. This was directed by Stephen Williams and Hanel Culpepper. Kudos to y'all. Y'all get the hand claps. Good job, y'all. Appreciate y'all directing this beautiful artwork of a show. And like I said, it was starring Kevin Hart. His name was Kid. I thought they kept calling him Kev. Cause I'm like, it's supposed to be loosely based on a true story of him, sort of, or maybe. Who the hell knows? I don't know. But I thought they kept saying Kev. Like, hey, Kev. But they kept calling him Kid. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And then Wesley Snipes is Carlton, who is Kid's brother. You feel me? Then you got Billy Zane, who is Ari. Ari's the big goon motherfucker. And then it was hella more people on there. You feel me? Shout out to y'all. It was a star-studded cast. But yeah, so basically it starts off with Kevin Hart as Kid. And Kid, he's a comedian. He's coming back to his hometown, Philadelphia. You know what I mean? And like, he has a show that he's about to do there. And essentially he links up with Carlton, Wesley Snipes' character, who is his brother, his older brother. And usually his older brother get him in the shit, I guess, because Kid's manager and like the other writer and Kid personal trainer is telling him like, hey, bruh, you might want to stay away from Carlton. He always got you in some fuck shit. You know what I mean? And then like the personal trainer was always having Kid back, you feel me? But hey man, this is his older brother. What can you say? So Kid went out on a night with drinking with Carlton and the other homies and shit like that. You know, they drinking and shit. And the thing about it, and this happens a lot in society. Kid was like, yo, I'm not drinking. I don't want to drink. I haven't been drinking for a while. Blah. Then we have Carlton here being a fucking bad influence. So, come on, bruh. Get your drink on. It don't matter. Oh, you a weenie now? Oh, you a little puss now. That shit. That bullshit. The man said he not drinking. You know why he wasn't drinking? Because he was sober, bruh. Sobriety, bruh. He was fighting an addiction. And Carlton didn't know that till like episode 7, I think. 6 or 7 when he tells him. But if somebody tell you they don't want to do something, it's a reason why they don't want to do it. And the reason why is because Kid was fighting an addiction. But he got peer pressured into drinking. So bro started drinking, getting motherfucking silly, getting, you know what I mean? You know how it is when you start sipping and shit. A little fun, gargle down a little bit. But what happened? Boom! Wake up in the next morning and like the chick that Kid linked up with or whatever, boom, she laid out on the bed. He wake up, Carlton go over and be like, oh damn, she dead. Which was red flag on the play, goddammit. First of all, if I was Kid, I'm checking the post. I'm like this. Nah, she alive, bro. You bullshitting. But he didn't check. He just saw her slump. She looked like she was just asleep after a good night of, making love. But yeah, it looked like she was knocked out. But, Carter said, oh, she dead. So then Kid panicked. He was like, oh, God. Blah, blah, blah. And like, Kevin Hart played a serious role. He played serious roles back in the day, too. Y'all seen he was in Paper Soldiers? Yeah, I think that's the name of the movie. I could be wrong. That was a pretty serious role he was playing, little comical relief and shit like that. But it's still hard to kind of... I took Kevin Hart serious, but at times I was like, yo, this kind of comical, brother. Just the way he's saying shit is funny. But the chick was dead, or dead. And then Carlton called up Billy Zane character, Ari. So Ari, big ass motherfucker. Motherfucker like 6'4", 6'5", solid 230, nigga. And he like in a Russian mob or Ukraine mob, whatever. He a mobster, bro, and he got his brothers and shit. And Carlton owed bro money, him and his brother money and shit like that. So called up and like Ari was always like, man, I've always been a fan of you, but I always thought Carlton was bullshit. I thought he was a bullshitter. So called him up to get the girl out, get the body out or whatever. And what essentially happened, kid, he was all nervous wreck and everything like that. And he went in the other room because there's 2 bedrooms. You feel me? He went in the other room and he passed out. He wake up, Carlton gone, the girl's gone. And dude just in there fixing breakfast, chilling and shit like that. But Ari, he kind of being a little dick about shit though. He being like an ass about shit. And he's telling the kid like, yeah, man, you need to eat your breakfast and stuff. But like, I deal with celebrities like you all the time, bro. You always got shit on y'all. You feel me? Now, I got shit on you. You know what I want? I want $6 million. In installments of $500K each month. So he tried to extort him. You know what kid did? He killed his ass. He murdered him. And that was another red flag in this damn show too. It was some red flags on this show. Really great fucking show. But some of this shit was like, come on, bro, are we serious? He choked him out with a USB cable. And he got this USB cable because one of the first scenes was he got on a flight to go to Philly and it was some white dude being a fucking corporate white douche saying the N-word, trying to be all like, oh, you say it, so I'm going to say it because that's your joke, blah, blah. Being mad fucking inappropriate. Yeah, but he, had his USB and that's the USB. He strangled Ari. How the fuck can this nigga Kevin Hart strangle a motherfucker that's 6'4", 230? That motherfucker that's got up, this Kevin Hart. That would have happened in real life. Alright? But Kevin Hart, you know what I mean? I guess personal trainer, personal trainer would be proud because his muscles is working. But yeah, killed him. Carlton come back and was like, what the fuck just happened? Killed Ari. Then Ari brothers start calling and was like, yo, where is that? Where is that? Blah, blah, blah. You feel me? So, Ari dead. They trying to get him out. But then, kid, he running a business. You feel me? And he got, like, guest appearances he has to do, photo shoots. And isn't it, he's just fucking, he's amped. He's agitated. He's going through it. It's like a downward spiral. And then his ex-wife calling and certain things in the tabloids is happening. His kid missing him. He misses his kid. He just murdered somebody. And then like also like his team is kind of like they bumping heads, him and his management and stuff. Like kid was on edge, and I can see why. You feel me? He on his conscience is 2 dead people at this point. So they had a little photo shoot thing, and that's when they brought up like the shit that you put big ass speakers in or equipment in for like sound and shit like that. They brought that up, put big ass Ari in there, put him in a fucking van. But before they got out of there, it's this fucking fan named Gene, and that's one of the kid's biggest fans. But like his interaction, well, one of the first interactions we have that we see him was like, kid was like, get the fuck out of my face, I want to do this shit today. And Gene was like, oh god, you're so mean. Oh. But it's his biggest fan though, bro. So like, hey, no, you feel me? So they ended up getting a body. They went to the hood somewhere, threw it in a fucking trash can somewhere, which I don't know why they did that, but whatever. Threw it in the trash, came back to like the hood, it was some cops hemming up some young black men, and then when the black entertainer man come out, then these motherfuckers was like, oh my god, oh, you're the best, oh shit. It didn't let them go. They all took pictures and stuff. You feel me? And then like, he went back to hoop with him a little bit because he was trying to, build an alibi. Essentially, that's what kid was trying to do for him and Carlton. But then Ari brothers, they keep calling Carlton. Carlton, Ari brothers and their money and shit, and they kind of don't believe Carlton at first, but Whatever. But the cool part about it, Gene ended up following them and saw that videotape them dumping the body. And so that was another thing they had to deal with. And so moving along throughout the show, basically find that out. They try to get the video from Gene, and Carlton want to do just some old thug gangster shit, whoop his ass, get the video, erase it. Kid is like, you know what? Nah, we ain't even gonna do that. Cause he loves me. So let me show him some love. He gonna erase it from me. And that's basically what happened. You know, brothers in the hotel, showed him love, showed Gene a good old time, had him boost his followers up, all types of shit. Just all what Gene wanted. Just want to hang out with bruh. You know what I mean? Gene was a little weird, he's a little too invasive in a motherfucker space, but he's his biggest fan. I get it. I understand. But that happened. But then what happened was Carlton tried to pin the shit on Gene that he killed Ari and stuff like that. And so Ari brothers came, started working him, beat the nigga up, killed him, beat him to death. Beat his ass to death. Damn. That's fucked up. Man. Hey, Wesley Snipes, can we give hands to Wesley Snipes? So he played the fuck out this role. Everybody played their role, but Wesley Snipes is felt like he was a star, man. You know what I mean? Man. But that happened. Then R.E.M. start figuring out that, wait a minute. Maybe he didn't kill our brother. Because they went to the hotel and they start seeing footage and stuff, and certain names start popping up. And then also, like, I think Carlton had something. I don't know what it was. But they figured the shit out. And now it's like they what you call it? They after Carlton and Kid now. They about to come and murk them. But then while that was going on, you know, Kid now he all happy because he dumped the body and shit in the video race. So now he was mean to everybody and was like, yo, good, my bad, I was tripping. You know, I was on edge, blah, blah, blah. And then like his one writer who he wasn't paying attention to, she was mad funny and shit. And he essentially, tried to get her like an on stage on Saturday Night Live or whatever. Yep. Whatever. He tried to hook her up. And he tried to hook up his personal trainer too, who had his back the whole time and shit. You feel me? Because he fired on bruh. Kid, hing. But personal trainer ate that like Wheaties. It was like, bro, you get one of those, motherfucker. Try it again. That's your ass. You feel me? Like personal trainer. It's Kevin Hart. I'm the personal trainer. That would have happened. But yeah, bro, like, so he happy and shit, but then he find out that Gene got killed, got beat to death. And so now he's figuring it. It's like, man, what the fuck, bro? Like, looking at Carlton like, bro, what's going on, bro? Like, what the fuck? Then, crazy thing about it, I think it was he saw Carlton phone. Kid saw Carlton phone and saw he was texting a chick, or he heard the voice call or something. Went over there to meet her. This nigga did some old Cain and Abel shit, bro. This nigga Carlton was orchestrated this whole play to get money out of fucking Kid. Which originally he was going to give him money anyway for his failing restaurant. But he orchestrated this whole plan to have this girl act like she died and have Ari come in, extort him money, and they were all going to split it. And leave Kid in the motherfucking dark and lost out of $6 million. Ain't that about a bitch? If that's your family, who gonna be your enemies? But yeah, that shit happened. He found out. So then he took him. Kid trying to do a little gangster. He was like, I'm gonna take you to a basketball game, to the Phillies game. Hey, that basketball scene was terrible though. Like that shit was horrible. Niggas was brick layup, shit like that. But yeah, he took him to the game, and then essentially he was like, I know what you did, motherfucker. Fuck you. You know what I mean? And then that's when Ari Brothers and them came in, started chasing them and shit. And, hey, Kid was basically, hey, you dead to me. So then they start chasing them and shit. And then, hey, man, they shot. Bow. They what you call it? They was shooting or whatever. And then, like, who'd they hit? Did they hit somebody? I think they shot Carlton. He dropped the gun or something. And this another red flag of the show. 3 red flags, bro. 3 strikes on the play. Motherfuckers out. How the fuck did Kevin Hart become such a marksman? This nigga picked up the gun and bloop, bloop. Double headshot on both RA brothers. How? We ain't shot a gun the whole fucking series. Know what this let me believe? Comedians secretly are assassins. Think about it. Kevin Hart be killing them, not only with laughter. Yeah, bro. Killed him. Popped his brother. Went on about his merry way. That was it. True story. That was it. Hey, that was it, bro. Hey, man. Y'all killed your roles. Y'all acted y'all asses off. Kevin Hart, motherfucker Leslie Snipes. The rest of y'all acted y'all asses off. This is really good. I fucks with it. Had a couple of goofy, whimsical moments, red flags and shit. But hey, man. I appreciate this shit. Look at True Story on Netflix. Y'all go check that out. Really good TV show. You feel me? Kevin Hart, you did your thing. Very serious role. Appreciate it.